Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yusrael and welcome to part 19 of Clingin On. We'll begin with some minor paperwork, I think. First up has really got to be these duty officer assignments.
Congratulations!
Oh yes,
General.
apparently time served gets you a promotion around here. That said, it would have been a promotion anyway because chucking that guy out the airlock actually did wonders for morale. Who knew? Let me see, we got rid of some colonists, raided a few freighters, odds and sods by way of weaponry, and one Bolian prisoner. Ugh, wouldn't even be good in the mines on Repente. How can you tell when they're dying of hypothermia? They're already
We know
blue.
from the information you recovered from the Vahar system that the Tal Shah are planning to attack a Romulan settlement in the Dera system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. I want you to go to the Dera system and learn more about the Romulan uprising. The Romulans will have hidden their base, so you may have to use subterfuge to find it. I suspect that this affair is more than simple squabbling. The Tal Shah either have something to gain from persecuting the Romulans, or they are under orders to do so.
Yes, well, the Romulans hate the Romulans hate the Romulans. What else is there to learn? Beyond possibly can we make use of any of them? Anyway, to the Dera system. A couple of light years down the sector. And since we're going to be a few minutes getting there, let's see, is there anything useful we can do on the route? Yes, why not? A little random piracy. Is there anything worth pulling over and nicking? Oh yes, Tellarite mining colony. All you need some ale and the hi-ho songs and the stereotypes complete. And let's pay a visit to the Andorians while we're there. Yeah. Okay, so that's those lined up. Anything else worth going? One Bolian freighter. A couple more to lose on the Repente, I suppose. Anything else worth nicking? Or just setting up anyway? No, not really. What about the person thing? Well, I can't really execute the mutinies. They haven't given me a good excuse. But let's go have a few officers make a fool of themselves, including the bartender. I'm not sure if there is a drunken style of the Mokbara, but there may very well be by tomorrow. And oh lovely, one of the doctors is getting uppity again. Another of Borak's disciples, no doubt. Right, okay, Dera system half a light year out. Not soon enough. Right, so... apparently there's a Vivar system over here as well. Must have been a lazy map maker. The Romulans are jamming our sensors. Oh, lovely. I suppose we couldn't just start bombing the planet at random. No, it doesn't think we've got enough ammunition. Alright, let's go and... another nebula. Terrific. Okay, on the bright side, I suppose we're going to make sure the Romulans don't see us immediately when we send this fake distress signal. Why can't we just call ahead? Say, hi, yeah, look, we found your base. The Romulans have found it as well. The Tal Shah are about to show up to blow the place away. Would you like a hand? Mind you, they're Romulans, they're probably paranoid into the bargain. So let's do it the sneaky way. The intelligence way. Ugh, no wonder they're the scum of the Empire. Right, one signal sent. Let's see what we get. Right, well hopefully it doesn't look behind it. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Excellent, well done. Yeah, the plot thickens. The sensors on that bird of prey must be really, really awful. Did we even need to bother with the nebula? Right, well, it's had the good sense to leg it. I suppose we're going to have to get back to Derridax now, aren't we? Right. Destroy the Romulans, flush the Remans.
To test the might of the Roman Star Empire.
I'm impressed. He can identify us through a cloaking device. He has clearly got to die. Let's see. Weapons to power. Line up on the port quarter so we don't swallow any more viral matrices. As nice as that episode of Vulcan Love Safe was. Attack patterns lined up. Weapon skills gone. Fire. Right, this should do the trick. There we go. And manoeuvre away from the blast. Now then, we have a Reman to follow. Of course, there he is. Of course, he now knows we're here. Or maybe he doesn't. The sensors were colossally awful on that thing. They managed to miss a Romulan warbird about 1 kilometre. Who knows? Let's go find him. With a bit of luck, he'll go straight for the base. Excellent. No, I was going to sit here and play Domjot until we lost the sensor log. Of course I'm gonna follow it. Ugh. Then again, there are captains in the Clingin Navy who need to be told things like this, so... Maybe the science officer was just playing the percentages. Shan't airlock her for that little bit of impudence just yet. Right. Now, are they going to lead us anywhere interesting? Or are we just going to wind up checking random rocks with high explosives? Dooby-dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-doo. Dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Right, just match speed very carefully, because I was overtaking it at 3/4 and lagging behind at half. There we go, that's more like it. Up a little further. Ooh, and then he doesn't abruptly decelerate. Git. Right, and that was just a setup, wasn't it? Remind me to speak to whoever's maintaining the cloaking device. And by speak, I mean torture hideously, because the Remans could clearly see us. Anyway, standard single target attack. And off we go again. I think he got his shields in the way, not that it matters. Blast and track mines. Go for the quick kill on this one. There we go. And very quickly get out of range before that thing blows and does any more damage. Good. Job done. Paint scratch, but there we go. Ah, another cutscene. Right, where are we heading now? Well, that's an interesting exit vector. My helmsman is not completely insane, and we will therefore avoid the giant rock when we warp out. Now, what have we got? Of course, the huge planet. Why didn't we look here first? Breathable atmosphere. Oh, never mind. Let's just beam down and start having some fun with the locals. Alright, so they buried a whole ship. Why? Well, I suppose it's one way. After all, you've got to build the thing, and if you don't have to pay to maintain an orbital dock and or a large jackal mastiff and its slightly less large puppies. Alright. Kill them off, let's see what they taste like. Doubt they're anything actually edible, but not that I care. Let's find some more. Anyway, what was I? Oh yes, trying to repair a starship on a planet. At least you don't have to run an orbital dry dock with all the expense that comes with, like atmosphere and heat and Tal Shiar can pick us up from 3 miles out because we can't cloak it properly. I suppose burying it under the planet actually made sense, although I do have to wonder how they're going to get it back out. Presumably just stage the galaxy's biggest defrost cycle. Anyway, it's not our problem. Just keep chopping away. Happy, happy, happy. It looks like it's Jackal Mastiff steak on the menu tonight. Maybe tartar. I think we've got enough raw taspar eggs in the inventory. Gonna have to have words with the chef as well. Polite words, I would add. Ever since he decided to experiment with that tribal cuisine and we had to void deck 7 and then purge it with flame. Anyhow, right. It's a thin grating. I mean, can't we just unscrew it? Let's see. Nope, apparently not. And yes, I did see the 12-foot long laser gun behind us. It was kind of hard to miss. Right, let's see. Is this thing gonna work? Probably not straight off, but let's try it anyway. I have to wonder about the safety protocols. Yes, we'll just point the laser at the first thing that's going to blast it. Romulan engineering, Reman engineering, all made on Ferenginar. What's gone wrong with it? Ugh. Why couldn't they have imported good, honest Clingin lasers? At least those work. Right. Not enough power. Right. So we need a lot of Reman laser batteries. And then we need to jerry-rig them all together. And then we need to hope the whole thing doesn't blow up when we try and make shoddy Reman engineering do something it was never meant to. I'll say this for the Federation. Their ships might be over-engineered, over-finicky, luxurious craft. But at least when they build something, they build it capable of using multiple power sources. And oh lovely, and then suddenly spiders. Why spiders? I had enough of these back on Drazana. Why indeed? It is of course merely the natural order of the universe. There are predators and there are prey. And when you put new predators together, they immediately attempt to determine which are going to be predators when the dust settles. Right, who wants to bet this isn't abandoned? I thought not. The definition of abandoned clearly doesn't include inhabited by 4-foot spiders. No one here is arachnophobic, are they? Nah, probably not. They probably stopped watching after the first wave. Right, let's go find some more batteries. Okay, down here. Right, nope. Aha! That looks promising. Power packs, excellent. Right, one more pack to get. Let me see, do we want to bet on spiders or doggies for taking out this next pack? Well, this doesn't look like him, but we'll loot it anyway. And it isn't, but hey, hypo's always good. Right back at the beginning, of course. How to get extra mileage off the map. And spiders. Okay, hands up who voted spiders, because you don't really win anything. I don't even think we can fry those up. Alright, fuse weapon power packs. Because of course we can't just plug them in. So, we're going to need the laboratory station. Of course we're going to need the laboratory. Right, stick them on there. Right, now, one console. Okay, job done, so there we go. Right, grab the power packs, and we're good. Right, so in theory all we have to do is put this into the input port of the mining laser, and then be on the other side of that very thick looking ice wall when we push the button. Because after all, this thing was not built by Klingons, and therefore it is likely going to explode the moment we attempt to jury-rig it. Okay, right. Power is steady, yeah, it won't be in a second. Who wants to bet the sense with an almighty explosion? Of course, if said almighty explosion takes out the grate, then I don't really care, so... push the button. I'm not sure which one it is, but we'll push all of them. Alright. Ominous power build-up, that's usually a good sign, and... what do you know? It didn't explode. Obvious, because we had a proper Klingon engineer putting the power packs in there. Yes, Kobor. I knew we'd keep him around for a reason. Masterfully plugging in batteries the right way around seems to be it. Right. One Romulan base, and they don't appear to want to fight. Hi. We're looking for Obisek. About 6 foot, nice guy, thing for weapons of mass destruction. Alright, can we have a sob story? Yes, we can. Okay, so the Romulans did horrible, horrible things to his wife. Yeah, well, I suppose we could have knocked, but we are Klingon. Should we have knocked and waited politely like some Jagpui? No, we barge in. Of course, they're being very civilized about it, so... perhaps we could just knocked. I said we should have started with the planet anyway. Right, he doesn't want to talk, not feeling chatty. Huh. Well, that's a long way to do something. Quicker just to excavate the cave, pour the water back in after you land the ship, and then let it freeze over again. You've fought with Shinzon. Yes, well, Shinzon wasn't a Reman, was he? And if you want to crawl into somewhere dark like a globfly, well, that's your business. I doubt anybody will stop you. Now then, we need Obisek. Big central room up ahead looks like a good start. Yes, we weren't anywhere near that base at the time. Honest.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains.
Fried or boiled?
Will you be our friend or our enemy?
Right, that question. Romulans or Remans? Well, no particular love for this dishonorable little viper, but I hate the Tal Shiar even more.
My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative.
Excellent!
The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly. This campaign of terror is the Tal Shiar's doing, not the Empress's. Still, Sela does nothing to stop it. There is little love between the Empress and the Tal Shiar. Did you know that many years ago, she was exiled from Romulus for attempting to assassinate the head of their order? The Tal Shiar have their own masters, and Sela despises what she cannot control.
So she
Is there
can't
anything
control
else
it,
you
and
wish
yet you're
to
blaming
ask?
her for not stopping them?
Hakiv and the Tal Shiar no longer serve the Empire. The demons of air and darkness are their masters now. They whisper in the night for chaos and despair, and Hakiv gives them blood as tribute. Our blood.
I'm sorry, have you got some
Is there
indigestion?
anything
That
else
last
you
line
wish to
sounded a
ask?
little off. Right, these demons, who are they?
I have never seen one of these demons, and I will not speak their name, but I know they exist. Eons ago, they ruled this part of the galaxy. After thousands of years of tyranny and death, the races they ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into unexplored space. We thought they had been destroyed. We were wrong. The demons of air and darkness survive, and they hunger for revenge. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
It's the Iconians, we all know it. There's a reason that planet
I am
got
glad you see
bombed
things
down
my
to
way.
bedrock.
Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free. I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected.
I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out.
The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Commander Raushna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally.
Security forces transporting.
Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Is that all we get? 2 measly reinforcements. Well, I suppose we can stick them in the way of the disruptors long enough. Right, let's find the door and work our way back out. Okay, so it looks like a straight backtrack from here. Okay. At least we get to kill something. Tal Shiar Commandos. Alright, let's see if they're any good in a fight. Wonder what noise they make when you crisp them with plasma. No, it looks like the time they just fall over. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Okay, they're all gone. Right. Find this inhibitor. Whoops. Bad choice of beam insight, lads. Really, really bad. I'm hoping they put up more of a fight, but such it isn't to be. Still, they're Romulans, what can you expect? Hey. Talash, what are you doing unconscious? Somebody put him up and find his liver. He might need it later, if only to deal with the post-battle celebrations. Right, next group, let's just keep moving. Now then, another firefight. Charge up, and I don't think that actually did anything. Oh well. Make with Zizappy. Yay. Oh, a Tal Shiar General. One dead Reman. Well, that's not a bad start. Where's the other one? About half health. Let's just whittle this guy down. Not going to take very long. Is he dead yet? Right, this we're actually going to have it. Okay, good. There we are. Job done. Right. Now, where's this inhibitor? Probably all the way back at the start. Okay, let's get moving. Corridor by corridor, room by room, and if we're lucky there'll be an ocean of Romulan blood on the floor by the time we're done. Now, it's gone very, very quiet here. Is this an ambush? Or have I missed something? No, I've missed something. The inhibitor is back there. Sneaky little dishonourable Romulans. Why can't they stick to proper conventions? You put the inhibitor at the other end of the map and you stick a load of cannon fodder in the way. Feed my blood. Where did you come from? Do I care? No, not really. Easy with the knockback. Yeah. Romulans. They die too quickly. Can't even get a decent fight out of them. Bah. Right. Okay, so there we go. Yes, it will be an honour to fight the Romulans right up to the moment he breaks out the glowy green rays of doom, at which point he will be a Mechba worm. Right, well, let's call home and radio this one in.
The Remans beg for our assistance, but offer no fealty in return. Obisek whispers about demons of air and darkness, but offers no proof of their existence. Outrageous! The Remans have been slaves for too long to be warriors now. If they would ally with us to crush Sela and her ships, we could conquer the entire region in a matter of months. There is nothing for us to gain by joining his fight, and there is no honor in Obisec's tactics. I will consider the situation, but I must have a good reason to recommend this action to the High Council. As of now, that reason does not exist.
Terrific. So whatever cred I had with Imperial Intelligence has just gone down the toilet. Ugh.
Congratulations, General.
Wonderful. Admiral Devok. Another senior officer to try to get me killed. So, do I get on with the special task forces or finish the Romulan arc? I'll probably finish the Romulans, I think. But either way, join me next time, ladies and gentlemen, for episode 20 of Clingin On. Farewell.